My goal is you can exchange in tokens everywhere in Japan and expand rural businesses and rural industry. That's my hope.
Hi, this is John Southurst reporting for CoinGeek at London Blockchain Conference 2024. I just watched a very interesting presentation by Wakuo Saito, who is from Tohoku in Japan, and he was talking about a very interesting scheme they've got called Dento, which is tokenizing vouchers for tourists in regional Japan. Japan itself is on a big tourism offensive at the moment.
There's a little bit problem because, the tourists from international countries are too much concentrated in big cities, as you mentioned, Tokyo, Osaka, and Kobe. Such large cities, people visit and enjoy sightseeing. But for example, rural areas could not have enough tourists from international countries. So that is one of my motivation to develop such vouchers.
So most foreign visitors to Japan, where do they come from?
Until the last year, Chinese people the majority of sightseeing people, but now it has begun to change. I think this year, most is Taiwanese people from Hong Kong, and next is from the US, and next is from Europe.
Two types of people I know, the people who want to come to Japan, and there's the people who've just been in the last 6 months. So yeah, tourists are coming in record numbers, I've heard, but you want to get them up to the regions.
I want to decentralize the people who visit Japan, not only cities, but for our rural areas.
So people by now are probably wondering, what's this got to do with blockchain? And here's where we get into Dento. Where did that idea come from?
We still need many papers or cash papers and coins. And despite such environment, there were few exchange places and few people who can speak English.
Yes.
So this is the second motivation for me to think about this voucher. So you do not need to exchange your cash in like Haneda or Narita airport. You can make every sightseeing with online. And by introducing multiple languages and retuning apps, we can introduce our attractive sightseeing without no communication, like speaking drivers or speaking in hotels.
In the demonstration I saw, you had the Dento, it was a wallet app.
Because Dento, we meet tradition.
Yes.
And why we named this voucher as traditional vouchers? Because, I do not want to change drastically of the rural industry, but I want to encourage to preserve tradition and rural areas, and so to enhance the sightseeing, which based on our very fruitful nature and attractive tradition. That's why I named tradition Dento.
If I understood the demonstration correctly, people who have the Dento app, they can actually make a payment into the app with a credit card or debit card, and they would earn Dento tokens, which are sort of a tokenized voucher. They can then spend at various tourist attractions and tourist services.
Yeah, first I want to try to make this voucher in only Fukushima City, but for in the future, I want to expand this system to the other area of Fukushima Prefecture and the other prefecture in Tohoku, and finally in all Japanese area.
It would definitely make life a lot easier for everyone, especially people in regional Japan and also for tourists visiting as well.
Thank you.